Hello, and welcome to the Georgia History Unit 10 Modern Georgia podcast. This podcast was created to give you an overview of what you will be learning in this unit as well as the activities you will be completing. Here is the standard for this unit. The student will explain the importance of significant social, economic, and political developments in Georgia since 1970. After this unit is completed, you should be able to evaluate the consequences of the end of the county unit system and reapportionment. Describe the role of Jimmy Carter in Georgia as state senator, governor, president, and past president. Analyze the impact of the rise of the two-party system in Georgia. You should also be able to evaluate the effect of the 1996 Olympic Games on Georgia, as well as evaluate the importance of new immigrant communities to the growth and economy of Georgia. Now that you know what this unit is about, let's explore each element a little further. The first topic we will be discussing in this unit is the county unit system. The county unit system of Georgia started as an informal election system in 1898. It became legal in 1917. It did not allow each individual to cast a vote. The winner of the popular vote in each county received the unit votes for that county. It helped to keep many inequalities in place in Georgia. Also, the Supreme Court also ordered reapportionment or reorganization of the congressional districts in Georgia. The second topic we will be discussing is the role Jimmy Carter played in Georgia. Jimmy Carter was born October 1st, 1924 in Plains, Georgia as James Earl Carter Jr. He was elected to the Georgia Senate in 1962 and 1964. He was elected as governor of Georgia in 1970. He worked to streamline Georgia's government and improve education in rural areas. He won the presidential election in 1976 to become the 39th president of the United States. He worked to develop peaceful relations between numerous countries. Due to the Iranian hostage crisis and economic problems during his presidency, President Carter lost the 1980 election to Ronald Reagan. The third topic we will be taking a look at is the two-party system in Georgia. Before 1970, Georgia could be considered a one-party system, which means one political party controls the government. The Democratic Party controlled the government in Georgia. The end of the county unit system had two major impacts. One, it guaranteed each citizen one vote in elections, and two, it allowed the Republican Party to rise in power. By having a two-party system, which means Democrats and Republicans having an equal opportunity to compete in and win elections, the state of Georgia has given its people a chance to make changes for the better. Each political party in the U.S. is given the opportunity to nominate candidates for elections. The fourth topic we will be discussing in this unit are the positive and negative effects the 1996 Olympic Summer Games had on Georgia. The 1996 Olympic Summer Games were held in Atlanta, Georgia. Events were also held in the cities of Savannah, Columbus, Athens, Gainesville, and Cleveland. This event brought worldwide recognition to the city of Atlanta through the media coverage of the events. It had a major economic impact on Georgia. Hotels added 7,500 new rooms, and new sports venues and event sites were created, such as the Georgia Dome and Centennial Olympic Park. More than 72 million visitors came to Atlanta during the Olympics. The final topic we will be covering is the importance of new immigrant communities to the growth and economy of Georgia. Immigrants are known as people who move to an area from other countries. In 1965, large numbers of immigrants began coming to the United States. By the 1970s, almost 4.5 million people legally entered the country. In the 1990s, almost 9 million people came to the United States. 80% of these came from Asia, the Caribbean, or Latin America. Many of the immigrants coming to the United States are illegal immigrants. In 1986, the Immigration Reform and Control Act created penalties and punishments for companies that hire illegal immigrants. However, these immigrants oftentimes help fill jobs in farming and manufacturing in Georgia. Now that I have given you a brief overview of the unit, let's discuss the activities you will be completing for this unit. We will have a class discussion on the county court system of Georgia. You will also complete the James Earl Carter political focus map. The big assignment for this unit is the Olympic Impact Project. This is where you research the 1996 Olympic Games held in Atlanta and create a speech to give at a meeting of Birmingham, Alabama officials that are considering applying to have the Olympics held in their city. You will be creating a visual aid for this assignment. Other assignments include the Becoming a Two-Party State worksheet and a class discussion on the impact of immigrants to the state of Georgia. Now that you've viewed this podcast and gotten an overview of the Modern Georgia unit, let's get started.